Okay, I want to point something out to everybody that lives in the city of Galveston about your lover boy, Harvey Freebird. He's such a hero. Every police officer that done their job since he's been here, he's harassed, belittled, and tortured in a horrible way. Let's just go back to Officer Gardner. When Harvey first came into Galveston, Harvey seen a yellow light. Instead of preparing to stop and stopping, he punched it. A yellow light does not mean hurry up and go. It means prepare to stop. If you go through a yellow light and the light turns red on you, you have ran that red light. When Harvey first came into town, Harvey told me himself, his own words, I don't care what's on his dashboard. He told on his dash camera why the DA decided to dismiss the fucking ticket. But Harvey himself told me that when he did what he did, he was going through the yellow light and the light turned red. He told me this himself. Okay? So he actually did run the red light. But because it was so close and the prosecutor, he's trying to be ass kisser for the First Amendment auditor because he don't want to be abused. See, nobody's wanting to be abused. Look what they did to Gardner. And I want the record to reflect, I was offended. Even though I was not on the scene, I was watching it live. When Austin Lewis, and they sat there and they tortured Gardner, and they tortured him, and they tortured him, and they tortured him. And then one day, Austin Lewis tells him, boy, you belong underneath my boot, boy. Now, Officer Gardner is a black man. Austin Lewis is a white piece of shit. Okay, he's a piece of goddamn garbage. Sitting there telling a black man who's successful that he's a piece of dirt and belongs under his boot. He talked to him in a way that the white man talked to the black man that gets the white man dead. Okay? Had Gardner not been a police officer, he'd been a gangbanger, and Austin Lewis telling him, you punk, you boy, you belong under my boot, boy, Austin would have been dead. Okay? But Gardner went and arrested him for the interference or whatever when they were over there at the gas station. Now, Gardner had been tortured for doing nothing more than his job. Just like the police officers out here that are pulling over the bicycles of all these homeless people, they are the tweakers. They are the ones that use the drugs. The police, okay, if they got warrants, they take them to jail. You know what usually happens? They sit in the jail for 24 hours and then they're released. If they don't have bond money, normally they just throwing them out, okay? But the whole thing is, they stop these people. If they find drugs on them, they use them as CIs, confidential informants. I've been trying to tell all you moron auditors, the proactive policing about stopping them and searching them. It ain't just looking for warrants on them. It's because they catch drugs on them. They get to use them to be their snitch. I know several of them myself, okay? I got people I know, like I told you, I got a brother that's a crackhead and somebody in his crowd, okay? Somebody in his generation. Seemed like all of them from his generation. That's about the same generation as Harvey. Seemed like all of them, man, fucked up on them opioids and fucking crack, man. But this particular individual, man, okay, call him Goo. He's well known by the police. He's been in and out of jail, did a lot of shit. But he was telling me one day, he told me about some burglaries he committed, how he got away with them, how the police, they came just after he got out of there. I mean, he told me a lot of stuff. Now, yeah, I told the people that own the fucking house what he told me, okay? Because if you rob my house and somebody knows about it, I'm going to want you to fucking tell me who victimized me. So, yes, I went and told the goddamn people, and you want to call me a snitch for that? Fuck you, all right? Fuck you. Now, here's the thing. Goo told me one day that there's a black cop that stopped him. So they searched him. So he had a $50 rock in his back pocket. He just bought it. This is what Goo was telling me. So the black cop stopped him, searched him. And he said he knew he felt that rock on him, but he didn't take it. He said he searched him and then told him, all right, go ahead and start leaving. So he said he walked away like 4 or 5 feet, and all of a sudden the cop said, hey, wait a minute. Come back over here. Called him back over there. Reached in that back pocket, took out that $50 rock. Said, see this? Threw it down on the ground, crushed it all over the street, and told him, now you owe me one. I've also seen them do that right out here in front of my house. Okay, I have seen them with my own two eyes do that, and the cop that I seen do that today, he's the brass. He's part of the brass. Okay, he's not a sergeant, man. He's like a captain. He's a captain. Okay, this is proactive policing. They do not arrest everybody. I know one guy that they arrested with a half a pound of weed and a baggie of cocaine, and they charged him with the weed and dumped the cocaine out. Okay, the police ain't always bad. Depends on how, it depends on your attitude. Now, they're going to be mean with me because y'all see the attitude I got, okay? It's my natural fucking personality. Ain't a goddamn thing I can do about it, okay? But it is what it is. The fact is the fact that any police officer I've seen in the city of Galveston doing their job, they have been terrorized by these so-called auditors. These auditors, they think, in their mind, the auditor's thinking, we're an auditor, we're a sovereign citizen, you do what we say or else. Because we're auditors, we can harass you, we can provoke you to a response, and when you respond to our provocation, we can spray you with our pepper spray and you go to jail. They are using the First Amendment not to use it as a First Amendment or a freedom of speech. They are using it to harass people. They are using it to harass, to provoke responses, to get clicks and views. In the state of Texas, if you harass somebody to provoke, it is a Class B misdemeanor. Okay? It's a Class B misdemeanor. To harass somebody to provoke. If you are harassing somebody or provoking somebody, you lose the right of self-defense. You don't have that right. So when they actually charge you after you provoke them and you spray them, you have committed a bigger crime than them. That's the fact. Okay? It is what it is. Now, I'm not going to talk no more about it because right now I'm going to see what I can do. My options are limited. The law don't take care of what they need to take care of, then it is what it is. Harvey Freebird. I'm telling you, boy, and I do mean boy, you are a piece of shit, and you are the problem with my society for the law-abiding citizens. You are the problem, not the police. You.